Morning students. Previously we started about the overtaking side distance, analysis of overtaking side distance and side distance. In this class we started about the problems based on the overtaking side distance. What is overtaking side distance? The minimum distance of the vehicle which overtakes the another vehicle, that is overtaking side distance. So what is side distance? Side distance means the distance observed by vision to the driver, that is called side distance. Surface side distance, the distance between two vehicle to stop on a road path, that is called side distance. The distance, minimum distance which is a vehicle to stop, that is side by the efficiency of the brake. In class we studied about the problems based on the overtaking side distance. Let us start. There is a problem which has a based on the overtaking side distance, that the speed of a overtaking vehicles is 70 and 40 km per hour respectively on a two-way traffic road. If the acceleration of overtaking vehicle is 0.99 meter per second square, calculate the overtaking side distance, mention the minimum length of overtaking zone and draw a net sketch of overtaking and show the position of the signpost. So first it is important. The first two are important. Calculate the safe overtaking side distance and mention the overtaking length of the minimum length of the overtaking. We are studying the overtaking zone, which is known as no passing distance or prohibited to by overtaking. There is in overtaking zone there is not allowed to overtake the another vehicle. So here overtaking side distance means d1 plus d2 plus d3, where d1 is vbt plus d2 equal to vbt plus 2s, or d3 is the capital V capital D, where vb is called overtaking side distance, overtaking speed of the vehicle, capital V is called design speed of the overtaken vehicle, t is the second, and small t is equal reaction time method, capital T equal to overtaking reaction time, and S is equal spacing. And V, there is a speed V, where V is known as overtaking. V capital V is overtaking the speed, that is 70 km per. It is in 70 km we converted into meter per second, that is 70 by 3.6. 1 meter per 3.6, that is 19.4 meter per second. That VB is overtaken vehicle, that is 40 by 3.6 is 11.1 meter per second. A is the acceleration, where A is the acceleration 0.99 meter per second is giving the acceleration of our overtaking vehicle 0.99 meter per second square. Second per second or second square meter per second square. D1, where D1 is calculated VBT. VBT is equal to, here we assume T equal to 2 seconds, 11.1, which is comes about VBT plus VBT into 22.2 meter. D2 VBT plus 2S, where VBT is VBT S equal to 0.7 VB plus 6, where that is a formula we studied in previously. A is calculated at 0.7 VB plus 6 VB, where VB were known as overtaking speed, that is 0.7 VB 11.1, which is calculated VB calculated above 11.1 plus 6 is 13.8 meter, where T equal to root over of 4s by A, with 4 into 13.8 by 0.99, that is 7.47 seconds. D2 will equal to 11.1 into 4.74 7.47 plus 2 into 13.8, that is 1110.5 meter, where D3 is calculated VBT, that is 119.4 VBT, that is 19 the calculate 19.4 into T capital T calculated as root over 4s, by where S is calculated as 13.8, 4 into 13.8, A 0.99, that is given in question 7.47 seconds, that is D3. The OS equal to D1 plus D2 plus D3, that is 22.2 plus 110.5 plus 144.9, that is 277.6 meter, or say equal to 278 meter. In minimum length of overtaking zone is 3 into OST. We previously the minimum length of the overtaking zone is 3 into OST, 3 into OST, and the desirable length of the overtaking side distance is 5 into OST. That minimum length of overtaking is 3 into OST, that is 3 into D1 plus D2 plus D3. For a two-way traffic, it is for a two-way traffic is we studied previously. So for two-way traffic, D1 plus D2 plus 3. For one-way traffic, D1 plus D2. So here is a question in given two-way traffic. So you calculate D1 plus D2 plus D3. So 3 into D1 plus D2 plus D3 whole sum, that is 3 into 2. We calculated 3 into 2. 278, that is 834 meters. In desirable length of overtaking 5 into OST, that is 5 into 2S78, that is 1390 meter. Here we calculate the overtaking side distance, then the details about the sketch. Now another problem is calculate the safe overtaking side distance for a design speed is 96 km per hour. Assume all over data suitably. Data suitably. The OST means that is going to calculate OST, that is D1 plus D2 for one-way traffic, D1 plus D2 plus D3 is two-way traffic. Assume V is equal to 96 km per hour. Here is given overtaken side distance is 96 km. So there is a formula, that is overtaking speed. If the overtaking speed is not given, the we comes from overtaken mean, that is V equal to V in 16, that is 80 km per hour. Why you use in V minus 16 equation, that is V in is in kilometer per hour. So 96 km per hour. So you use the equation V equal to V minus 16, that is 80 km per hour, and A is equal to 20.5 km per second, T equal to 2 seconds. T1 is equal to VPT 0.28 VPT 0.28 into 80 into T into 2, that is 44.8 meter. D2 is equal to 0.28 VPT plus 2S D, where A is equal, calculate 0.2 VV plus 6 is 0.2 into 80 plus 6, that is 22 meter. T equal to 14.4 into 6 is 14.4 into 2 into 24 2.5, that is 11.3 second. D2 is equal to 0.28 into 80 into 11.3 plus 2S, 2 into S is equal to 22, calculated as equal to 297 meter. D3 is equal to 0.28 VBT, that is 0.28 plus 93 341.342. OST in one-way traffic, that is 342. OST in two-way traffic, D1 plus D2 is 66%. That is the side distance at intersection. In intersection, the side is very important, that all the approaches of the intersection roads, there is a clear vision across the cones from the suitable sufficient distance to avoid collision of vehicle. This is all of the more important or uncontrolled intersection. This is the all the more important in uncontrolled intersection. The side line is the considerable between structure or objects are center of the intersection. This area is the side formed by the line. So lines of vision are called the side triangle. Lines of vision is called side. So we are talking about the OST, overtaking side distance, and then how to formulate the overtaking side distance. There are problem on the based on the question. We have to complete two questions based on the overtaking side, which is very important as per your semester. Okay, thank you.